Alright guys, I am back. Darkstrider777, as you guys know, obviously. You have to be on my channel to be viewing this video. But anyway, yeah, I am back with episode 3 of Seagram Khajiit in Skyrim. We just got done talking to Raven Blackbriar in the last
you
episode.
This job and you will be sorry.
You here, up there. But hey, you were talking to me earlier, so will you tell me your real name, Sapphire?
Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business.
Something had to make you this angry.
Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock.
Sounds horrible.
Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
You don't have to continue.
It's fine. I had to tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
How did you escape?
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think?
You still never told me your real name.
Maybe one day. Just not today.
Fair enough.
I hope we bump into each other again.
Well, I'm sure we will. We work together. Yeah, I know the audio in the last one, as far as I concerned, the voice audio was kind of horrible. I don't know if it's much better than this one I'm recording right now, but I plan to fix that soon.
I don't know you. You and Rift are looking for trouble.
Gotta get a new mic right now. I'm just using a webcam for mic, so not just passing through.
Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Excuse me, but I'm working for Maven Blackbriar?
The Blackbriars have Rifted in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back.
So
keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Let's see.
You don't have enough to earn my loyalty. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
Okay. On to White Gun, I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was White Runner. I'll go wait for the world to roll up a little bit. Appears to have been a little bit laggy, especially with the mods they added, I think because they kind of overhauled the game quite a bit. That's not what I wanted. There it is. Alright, Solitude and Solitude, huh? I mean, 50,000 gold? Well, that's in there. I don't know if I'm ready to start that yet. I think I might make that sort of a later game thing. who knows? I do want this to be kind of more of an immersive style RPG playthrough. But, I don't know, we'll see. We can activate it by staring at the night sky between 7 p.m. and say 7 a.m. So, well, we do have a little friend downloaded, probably. Haven't found her yet. That's a little mission I should do next time. But for now, well, yeah, for now we're going to go to speak to Marius.
My carriage is the safest way to... Where do you want to go?
Well, let's see. Can you take me to White Room? 20 gold?
I don't do charity. No gold, no ride.
Okay, well, how much gold do I have? 15. Okay, I don't really want to travel that whole way on foot yet. I mean, I guess I could brave the wilds of Skyrim, but I think for now I'm going to stick to this type of discovered, at least when I'm going to. I need to go through.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market?
I will when...
For trading?
Aha.
I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery. I'll be back there in the morning.
Actually, yeah, Hong Kong. Yeah. A place I can sell some stuff, hopefully.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
I have all sorts of interesting items for...
That is the most unusual name.
In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
I'm sorry, sir.
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
It's horrible.
Authorities.
You should talk to the cops.
If you've been listening to what I said,
The
they're all
guys.
dirty. Every one of them. The
Well,
only way to get things
probably
done in
true. I
this
mean, you
city
know I'm
is
part
to
of the
keep your
police
head
field.
down.
I came in here to buy some stuff, though, buddy. Apparently, you're not
Until
selling
next time.
anything, so those are books I have not read. Lava Jack. I can read them, but it's considered stealing. Let's read this one. Little boys shouldn't summon up the forces of eternal darkness unless they have an adult supervising. I know. But on that sunny night on the 5th of First Seed, I didn't want an adult. I wanted Hermaeus Mora, the Daedra of knowledge, learning, games, and vanishes. You see, I was told by a beautiful large-breasted man who lived under the library in my hometown that the 5th of First Seed was Hermaeus Mora's night, and if I wanted the Ogma Infinium, the Book of Knowledge, I had to summon him. When you're the new King of Solitude, every bit of knowledge helps. Normally, you need a witch's coven, or a mage's guild, or at least matching pillowcases and sheets to invoke a Prince of Oblivion. The man under the library showed me how to do it myself. He told me to wait until the storm was at its height before shaving the cat. I've forgotten the rest of the ceremony. It doesn't matter. Someone appeared who I thought was Hermaeus Mora. The only thing that made me somewhat suspicious was Hermaeus Mora, from what I read, was a big, blotty, multi-eyed, clawing monstrosity, and this guy looked like a waistcoated banker. Also, he kept calling himself Sheogorath, not Hermaeus Mora. Still, I was so happy to have successfully summoned Hermaeus Mora that inconsistencies did not bother me. He had to do some things that didn't make any sense to me, beyond the mortal scope, breadth, and ken, I suppose. And then his servant happily gave me something he called The Wabbajack. Wabbajack, 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 Wabbajack. Maybe the Wabbajack is the book of knowledge. Maybe it's smarter, because I know cats can be bats, can be rats, can be hats, can be gnats, can be vats, can be disses. And the doors can be bores, can be snores, can be floors, can be roars, can be spores, can be yours, can be mine. It must be smart, for the interconnected system is very clear to me. Then why or wherefore do people keep calling me mad? Wabbajack, Wabbajack, Wabbajack. I'm assuming this is by Pelagius. In fact, I'm very certain that is by Pelagius. Anyway, we need to find a shop to sell something with 5 more gold. So, what about the smith here? Maybe the smith will buy something from me. Smith.
What brings you to Ballamon today? Repair? Purchase?
I'm not in need of ordering. I need, you to sell me something.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It can
Impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
I suppose I could find some for you on my travels.
Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
Now, what can you sell me, sir?
Looking to protect
Well, what can I
yourself
sell you,
or deal some
rather?
damage.
I want to sell something to you. How about this wonderful bear pelt? That gives me enough gold.
Remember, nothing but genuine salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
I got you, buddy. Don't worry. The funny thing is, I actually pay no attention to how long these go, so the video lengths might be quite inconsistent. Some might get rather long, some may be shorter. Sorry if that is the case.
Need a ride?
Yes,
Where
I'd
do you
like to
want to
hire
go?
your carriage, sir. No, I have enough this time.
Climb
Into
and
the
back,
white
and
road.
we'll be off.
Thank you, sir. Alright.
You ready to go yet?
Yes.
Never been to Whiterun before? The Jarl's Palace is something to see. Dragon Search, they call it. Big old dragon skull hanging on the wall.
Well, I have heard many tales of Skyrim. Being raised in my youth and elsewhere in my travels among other regions of Tamriel, but
By Izmir, it's
I ended up going back
a
home where
jester,
my family
funny son and
died
all.
to
Just north by the
take care
Laureus
of
farm.
their
Fool had a coffin and
take care
a
of
cart with a
the,
broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
estates, and then I traveled to Skyrim to start a new life.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey.
Okay. Well, let's get up in here to...
Now, Jester, Skyrim's gone mad, girl. You need to be careful out there.
Careful, huh?
Hey,
Thanks,
good guard.
Scar. I'll remember that. Ah, yeah, right. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You think you can take me
And
on?
why not? I could beat anyone in this. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
I don't have 100 gold.
Ha! Snowback.
Oh, shut up.
Good. Chat time's over.
Fuck you. Oh, my fellow Khajiits.
Perhaps you have encountered Take a look.
Maybe. Let's see what you have for me. What more like what I have for you. I will sell you this, this, and this. I have my deer hide and my garnets and the goat hide. I want to keep my charcoal and roll of paper. I have nothing else to sell at the moment, I don't believe. Wait. I do have some alchemy ingredients. I will sell you these manually. Actually, I will sell you all of this because I am not going to be doing alchemy quite yet.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
You as well, my friend. I have now come to know a new city. By the way, the acquiring the gold thing, that is part of the Imperious Races. That is the Khajiit racial quest line.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks.
This is a
and
local
warm
favorite
beds.
and one of the first songs I ever learned.
If you die here for a specific meeting,
Can a man drink in peace?
No, you cannot, sir. Now, I would sit with you and have a conversation.
Yes, Mum.
Maven said you're expecting
I'm
me.
gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
How do I fit it?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Smart.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Alright, well.
You want a drink?
Sure.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry?
No, I'm good.
Now please, no more questions.
I didn't plan on asking
What are
anymore.
you doing that for?
Yeah, let's come over here. Hopefully there's meter. Okay, I see. I think that's the building over here. Sabjorn, I am the solver of your problems. Exterminator extraordinaire.
Can't you see I have problems here?
Is something wrong, my friend?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I may be able to help you, my friend.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate, my best friend. No, just pay me when the job is done. No. You'd better, or I else.
Okay. No need to make rash decisions.
Thank you, my friend.
Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My
Fair
only
enough.
demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
No. How do I permanently clear your problem?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You've got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this...
Okay, I think it's time to switch to the engine environment. We now have 107 arrows. And I do believe I just saw a level up. Health and see what we can find here. Let's see what we have for archery. Bashing with a bow or crossbow staggers and target bows and crossbows do 20% more damage. Should I target for 10 seconds? Bows and crossbows do 20% more damage to a target at full health. We will go with that. And there's something over here in the armor. Actually, no, we must go over to sneak. Sneaking is 15% more effective. Sneak success depends on visibility, movement, and light level. Sound, movement, and armor weight. Skill level and distance. Go! Legion arrow skewer. Six septums. Okay, now it's time to bubble up some destruction here. We're going to take a brief potion of invincibility, and we are going to add a weak paralysis potion on top of that, and switch to steel arrows. Okay, now we have two more somethings coming in. One dead. And I shoot steel arrows back. Hamlin, how are you today? Thank you for all your wonderful goods. 3 keys. Alright, there's a sneak one. Nine septons. Supposed to take that. You got my arrow? Thank you. Yeah, they'll probably stop sneaking now. Ow, you little fucking prick. And I am a thief after all. Something. Whoa. I don't know what that was, but okay, anyway, enough of that. I'm trying it off if I can. I know I need to sneak. Okay, sir.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Job's finished, bro.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about
You'll just
pay?
have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Try to save right now, bitch. I just saved your shop from sweeters.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunting Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
Please, I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
What's the deal?
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sebjorn.
Farewell, Sebjorn. Now can I speak to you about my payment?
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
No, you got a little extra coins lying over there.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
Yes, let me talk to you just one minute.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
You need
Anything
to
else
look
you
at
need
Sebjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
You never mentioned the room, so
It would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Sweet. Didn't know I could get some fencing from you. Thanks, buddy.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Anyway, I figured over this fool's books. I can find the fucking stairs.
I can't believe that worked.
Aha. Now that I end up rehashing my life, so to speak. Reading books brings up my speed. That is how you exit it. Alright, so let's just leave this place. said that I didn't. But the thunder shall be off. Actually, I'm going to do that.
Keep your hands to yourself. I can't believe that worked. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Yes, I will not forget, sir. Just like slows right off. Alright. So we're gonna add this to stamina. Grants the spot detection power. At will, outlines all humans that are hard to defeat that are detecting you with a green glow. Lasts 30 seconds. Grants the tripwire power. At will, places the tripwire in front of you for 120 seconds. It snaps when tripped, knocking all targets hit by to the floor. Sprinting while sneaking executes a silent roll forward. Sneaking is 15% more effective against targets that are in combat with you, or 30% if they're in combat with someone else. All destruction spells and scrolls are 1% more powerful per level of sneak if the target is not detecting a caster, 2% for wounds. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons deal 100% more damage. Sneak attacks with any other weapon or fists deal. Ooh, some of the good ones here. I like the idea of my silent roll for the moment. For now. And then I believe we can fast travel because I'm not going to do a non-fast traveling game. That is just too much of a bitch. And Skyrim's long enough to need instead of needing to do that as well. This series will last well beyond it, and if I ever want to do another Skyrim series again, and not overlap it, I mean, I guess I could overlap it. It doesn't really matter. Yes. But I'm hoping to start off this as part 4. ESO, where is ESO? I don't know how that works.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Yes, I am.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade.
Same here.
My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Same to you. Alright, now, it is time to travel up.
Got the coin? You've come to...
Yeah?
Pull up.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Don't have a problem.
I trust you have good news for me?
Job's finished, and here's the
This doesn't
information
tell
you
me
requested.
much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yes, I've seen that symbol before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Maybe for the spell, I guess.
Out of my way.
Bitch. Oh, fuck you. You cheap bitch.
Yeah.
You're all wealthy and cheap. Alright, now. Down to the Thieves Guild. You know, make the jump. Why did I jump down here? I don't want to go through that way. Every time I find stairs. I need to listen to my marker and not to my fucking head sometimes. Apparently. Thieves, killers, where are you? Hey, Vernon, no. Who are you shooting at?
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow was involved.
And this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Okay, sir. Let's go. You know, if only those weren't up there, I could actually reach them. I'm sorry, I'm so much faster than you, I can't help it.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
It's unfortunate. On the same marking at Honeyburn Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Gajal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum.
Where do I begin?
Gullum is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Okay. Let's talk to Brynjolf.
I can't believe Gullum mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last scepter. But he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Betrayal or not, I'll let him live. No, he's going to owe us for his betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Alright.
Good luck in solitude. Keep Dolomai alive, but remind him we are.
Shoot, that's some insulated defense. Try to go to bed soon. Where the hell are you? Ah.
Welcome to the cozy little family. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Sounds good, but I'm selling. I don't want to sell that. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to start our collection yet. But soon. I'll buy all of your live picks. I want to buy that just for the thing, but that'd be a good bow to have, but it's not.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, time to go. So now I can go to Solitude. Just go to Solitude so I can do this Bedlam heist jobs. Go talk to him, hopefully.
What did...
I'm going to hopefully store this in here so it's not lost.
Got a minute? Wanted to...
I don't want to talk to you yet, Ron.
Hey, good to see you.
Fine.
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
How'd you get your name?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Do you know what they mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe you aren't meant to know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything. Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so. I appreciate that.
It makes me wonder.
Be seeing you.
Kind of gives me an idea, actually. I think I kind of want to search the waters around Solitude.
Need a ride?
Yes, I'd like to
Where do you want to go?
Carriage to go to Solitude.
Climb and back
No.
and we'll be off.
Not.
Need something? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Thank you.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Absolutely not. I didn't read much. I read a little bit about Skyrim, but I did not know the capital. Okay. Get up here and finish. Hello. Alright, now. I need not that menu, I need this menu.
Good morning.
They can't hurt Uncle Rog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your
You
mother...
betrayed us!
Lock the city gate.
Traitor!
Get on with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
Some gate guard you
All right.
Traitor!
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There
was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat...
Oh, this makes me very unhappy. Alright guys,
Such is our way.
we're gonna finish watching
Such
this
is the
soon. This
ancient custom
annoying
of
errands
Skyrim,
thing.
and all lords.
Bring down!
And then we're gonna exit because
Very well,
I can hear it.
Rogver. Bow your head.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Well, Roger is now dead. Interesting scene.
Everything's all right?
Credence to bad rubbish, I say.
Alright, but anyway guys, we'll be back with the next episode here whenever it gets uploaded. I'm uploading as fast as I can, but with these episodes being larger, they take longer with my internet. That's why I'm not streaming right now, because my internet is shit. But anyway guys, that is the end of episode 3. You guys have a wonderful night, and we will come back with the Bedlam, the heist, and then speaking with Gollum Eye.
Damn shame, Rogver.
Have a wonderful night.